of the Book Buzzers. This week's topic is 5 books that you would like to reread. Before I started blogging, I would reread books, series, before the next book came out. But since I've started blogging, I haven't had a chance to be able to reread, really. There's been a couple that I've been able to, but I don't really have the desire to now, I guess. Like Jenny said, there's just so many really, really good books coming out that I would rather read something new that I haven't experienced than reread something that I already know how it's going to go and what's going to happen. But it's not to say that I wouldn't like to reread some books, like the Harry Potter books. I have reread those numerous times. I like to read them. I like to go back and get lost in that world. I want to experience it again. Those books, I would love to be able to experience those for the first time again, but obviously I can't. But getting wrapped up in that world again is always really enjoyable for me. Unfortunately, I don't have time to reread them, but I have definitely reread them a lot of times. Another series that I would love to reread is Rachel Vincent's Shifters series. That series is really, really good. The characters are amazing. The storyline, just everything about it. I fell in love with those books. I actually had not heard of the series, and I was browsing through my Nook and I saw the first one and I got it and I read it in one sitting, and then immediately went out and bought the whole rest of the series and read the rest of them in like 3 days, I think. So that series is really, really good, and I would love to be able to go back and reread that again. But with 6 books, probably not going to happen. Maybe I could sneak them in. Probably not, but I would love to. I also really love her Soul Screamer series, and those books are really, really good, and I would like to be able to reread that series before the last one comes out, but that probably won't happen either, so oh well. But I mean, I can't really think of any like standalones or individual books that I would like to reread. I think it's mostly series, mostly before the following book in the series comes out, because I like to get back into that world. But also, like I said, like with Harry Potter, I just like to be lost in that world and recapture that feeling. I guess a couple other series that I would like to reread would probably be the Mortal Instruments series and the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. The Protector series by M.R. Merrick. Those books are just awesome. I love the world. I love the characters. Those are books you can just totally get lost in, and definitely would love to be able to reread those books. And then another adult series that I really, really love is Kendall Gray's Just Breathe series. The last book isn't out yet. Same thing with M.R. Merrick's Protector series. The last book isn't out yet. But yeah, the Just Breathe series is awesome. That is just, it's so creative and amazing, and the characters are great, and there's really good steaminess to it. Those are just really awesome books too. But those are really the only ones that I can think that I would want to reread, just to get lost back in the world that is created in those books again. In general, I'm not a big rereader, but I do like to reread some series, and I wish I did have more time to do that now, but I don't. Sorry that this video is probably really boring. I didn't really feel like going and getting any visuals. Some of the series are on my Nook. I have some of the books, but they're upstairs, and I was kind of too lazy to go get them. I actually didn't think I was going to be recording my vlog today, but then the kiddo just went down for a nap, so I decided, why not, just record it today. So that is all I have. I would love to know what your thoughts on rereading are, and if there's any books that you would like to reread or any books that you have reread. That is all I have. Make sure that you stop by and see Jenny tomorrow with week 5's topics. Later.